think you know someone who is depressed?
Oh yeah, definitely. I go to college.
What does the term depression mean to you?
To me, depression is a state a state of mind when you're sad, but you're consistently sad. It's not just you have a bad day, but it's hard to get up in the morning and you're consistently sad in a period in your life.
To me, depression is someone who cannot see any light in any situation. When you get to a certain point of being depressed, you just get really sad and upset and you just can't get out of it.
The term depression to me means that you're just not in a state of happiness whatsoever for, I would say, an elongated period of time.
I think depression is being to yourself and not wanting to be social because you're so overwhelmed with all the things in your life.
Feeling overwhelmed about things and not feeling like you can control the situation.
What do you think are some of the symptoms of depression?
When someone doesn't want to get out of bed in the morning, or there's an extreme loss of motivation, or when someone pushes everyone else away because they don't want to let them in to allow their friends to notice that there's maybe something wrong with them.
I think some of the symptoms are sleeping a lot, maybe not sleeping enough, overeating, undereating, somebody who changes their habits. So if somebody used to go out and be really social and then somebody that was extroverted kind of turns into an introvert and things like that. Maybe you get upset really easily when you aren't normally upset and you're kind of antisocial and don't really like being around a lot of people.
I think a symptom would be not getting out and doing things and not wanting to talk to any of your friends, just ignoring everyone.
Changed moods, change in personality, things like burning or cutting, and other serious emotions that aren't, I guess, normal on a regular basis.
Some of the symptoms, I would say, sadness, of course. Probably chronic headaches, tons of thoughts, just negative thoughts. Probably loss of appetite, you can't eat.
Not being able to get out of the bed in the morning. I'm feeling sad, lonely, and I guess just a feeling that things won't get better.
Do you think depression is prevalent amongst college students?
I think around certain times of the year it might be, but not around my friends at least.
I think coming to college is a really difficult transition, and it's one of the first times where you have to kind of just deal with everything on your own, and there's a lot of things that can happen while you're at college that can also stimulate someone going into depression, so I definitely think it's prevalent on college as much as people might not realize that it is.
Do you think you know someone that is depressed?
I think definitely, since I've been in college, there's a lot of transitions. It's a really big change. There's a lot of things going on in everyone's life, and I think I have a couple friends that I would definitely say are depressed. I think it varies. Some people I would say are just having a bad month, but I think I would say I know some people that are clinically depressed as well. I think college is just a really difficult time. A lot of people go away for college. At Loyola, I have some friends that are from New Orleans, but a lot of times people are from really, really far places, California and New York, and they haven't really ever been away from their parents for so long and away from home. And then you come to this new place with all these new things, and it's great, but it can also be really overwhelming. And then school, and some people have jobs and relationships, and just the stress of everything, and realizing, what am I going to do after college? And you start having all these realizations about your future, and I think it gets really overwhelming.
Excessive workload that's assigned to us, we feel like we can't complete it, and then if you don't finish something, you're feeling down about it. And then the amount of tests, like how a test can count for like 45 or 50% of your grade. Well, if you don't pass that, then you're thinking, oh, I'm going to fail the class. What are my parents going to think? So it's like constant worrying about what your parents and like society and your GPA will look like. And I feel like that causes depression a lot.
I guess the stress of college, and also what also comes with college is the nervousness of your life coming up, you know? So people are so much more stressed to do well on certain exams that could get them into law school or medical school or anything like that, and they strive to do well, and a lot of the time it could be their parents or just themselves that, you know, want to achieve excellence, and oftentimes when a college student falls short, they can become depressed. And I know, like, there's been a lot of studies, I think Columbia University, there was just a lot of suicides because it was just, there was so much pressure to do exceptionally well, and people really didn't know where to turn to, or I guess an appropriate outlet. But I think college, although it's like one of the most amazing times of your life, it's also very stressful because it's not, you're not at home anymore. You don't have the comforts of your high school teacher you have a great relationship with, or, you know, growing up somewhere your entire life. It's completely new, it's different, and I mean, a lot of stress comes with it.